This is 10 shekels, around $3. It's worthless. You might as well throw it away. We are starving and cannot bear this situation. Prices have skyrocketed, and we can no longer afford even the basics. I want to tell the entire world, and Netanyahu in particular, that we can't endure this any longer. We're not truly living. The situation is terrible. There is high demand for food, but a single can of milk costs $10. How can anyone afford that? Basic staples such as oil, sugar, and rice are in high demand, but they are far too expensive. I no longer have a job, and neither does anyone else. Life here is extremely difficult. Airplanes fill the sky daily, and nothing feels secure or reliable. Everything is for sale, even water. Please make it stop.
On November 16, 2024, nearly 100 aid trucks were looted by criminal groups in the Gaza Strip, worsening the already dire shortages of food, medicine, and other aid supplies for the war-weary local population. These groups, unaffiliated with Hamas, have exploited the suffering of Gazans, profiting from a smuggling industry that inflates food prices in local markets.
The market has unaffordable food prices. Some merchants take advantage of people. We urge the authorities and experts to address the worsening food prices. Consider the plight of the workers in the market. Merchants exploit people, forcing them to pay bribes just to survive. I work as a currency exchanger, assisting people with bank-held currency. However, I refuse to engage with unlawful individuals.
Abdul has been working in the market for 40 years as a merchant and currency exchanger. He asserted that this smuggling and reselling is a form of bribery and against Islam. According to him, the Bank of Palestine should do more to fight this phenomenon.
This is the highest form of bribery, which is forbidden by Islam. Such practices have never occurred before. These are war merchants. Unfortunately, the Bank of Palestine has encouraged these practices. If the bank claims to promote mercy, it should send employees to the markets, pay people salaries, and take action to address the crisis. It must inject money into the market and take decisive action. This is its responsibility. It should not remain closed for extended periods. This is unreasonable. The Bank of Palestine's actions defy both moral and practical laws. No one, in heaven or on earth, can accept this behavior.
Tobacco has become a critical commodity in Gaza. Before the war, a packet of cigarettes cost 20 shekels, around $5. Now a single cigarette can cost up to 180 shekels, or $49. For this reason, many people have found alternative ways to sell tobacco at more reasonable prices.
Enough with the Israeli occupation and the merchants who exploit their own people and us. It is unlawful to sell a leaf for $3. We try to lower prices so people can afford to smoke. We sell cigarettes for $7 or $8 because the economic situation is terrible. Those who had money have spent it all during the war, while some merchants continue to take advantage of others. At the market, cigarettes sell for $10, $15, or even $40. How can anyone afford that when the loans from Egypt amount to only $6? Some merchants charge as much as $40 or $50 per cigarette, making it impossible for most people to afford them. As young people, we want to smoke, but it's simply unaffordable. Many people are smoking because our situation is desperate. We have no access to currency or money, and the border crossings are completely closed. There is no heating, and cigarette prices have skyrocketed from $20 yesterday to $55 today. God never commanded people or merchants to treat us this way. The prices people face are unjust and unacceptable. Neither we nor God can condone such actions.
Most families in Gaza have numerous children, and mothers find it unbearable to be unable to feed them.
I'm hungry and pregnant, so I will go out and beg for bread. Someone gave me bread, but I'm hungry again. Sugar normally costs $1.60, but now it's $14. I have children to feed, but it's nearly impossible. The situation here is horrendous. Medical treatment is one of the many problems. There's no electricity, nor food, no healthcare. There's no margarine, chicken, chickpeas, corn, nothing at all. My children need milk. I've been coming here for 2 months hoping to get an operation, but I still haven't. I don't even have winter clothes. Last night we endured bombings, and I don't know how to protect my children anymore. We've lost everything. We want a ceasefire as soon as possible. We want it now.
19-year-old Muhammad al-Fakawi tells the media line that ordinary household staples such as flour are untouchable.
I work as a seller to save money, but we are suffering deeply. A bag of flour now costs $200 to $250. If I had a chance, I would buy one. People are dying in the streets just to get a single bag. The rainy season is making life unbearable. Is this the future young people are destined for?
It's not uncommon in Gaza these days to see hundreds of people packed with no place to move just to purchase some pita. Recently, 3 women were killed in a crowd crush in front of a bakery in Deir al-Balach.
I've been here since 7 o'clock, and after an entire day, I finally managed to buy a bag of bread. I couldn't even get into the shop. People are dying just to get in, and I don't have the strength to face that. I bought this for $7. Without money, I wouldn't have survived. Today, I saw 3 women die in the crowd.
I can't believe it. I've been here for 4 hours and still haven't managed to get anything. This happens every single day. Shop owners are selling a bag of bread for $7 or $8. The prices are absurd and completely unreasonable. Just look at this crowd. Waiting for 4 hours for a piece of bread is anything but normal.
As widespread theft and black market price gouging are keeping Gazans from obtaining essential staples, Hamas has created an armed force to take control of the situation. The media line reached out to the merchant's office for comment, but it declined to respond. From the Gaza Strip, the media line reports.